welcome to Double Talk here on the Las Cruces channel. This is the Corona Cast, as it is every week. I'm Mark Steffen.
I'm Michael Mandel. And you're waiting to see if we're on. Are we on?
I think we are.
Okay, we're on.
We're on for sure.
We're going to show our faces. We're going to kiss each other through the glass.
These are off, yes.
But we don't have to.
And
oh,
it said Finnish cocktail at the very beginning.
Yes, it did. And you were told something different, but
I thought it was going to be the Molotov cocktail.
Well, it was going to be that, and it still is that. But I thought that putting Molotov cocktail on anything that's on YouTube is going to get us taken off the air.
Oh, no.
So, but the story about the Molotov cocktail makes it the Finnish cocktail.
Oh.
Because
Finland
produced Molotov cocktails from the Rajamäki distillery in Finland. And Simon Difford, who does the Difford's guide, went to that distillery to look at the distillery, and that's where he found the history of the Molotov cocktail, because that distillery was used by Finland to throw the Molotov cocktails at
the
Russian tanks as they were being attacked by Russia in World War II.
Named after the Russian General Molotov.
Who liked cocktails. There was a cocktail because I think it was done in a whiskey bottle, because this was a distillery. So what Simon Difford, who's actually a nice guy, because he has this good webpage that has a lot of information, and you can complain to him and he'll answer you pleasantly. Anyway, each ingredient in his recipe stands for something that was used in a Molotov cocktail. He uses Kettle One vodka for no reason at all, because he's being sponsored by them, which equals the alcohol that was in a Molotov cocktail. I don't know how to make a Molotov cocktail, but I do know how to make a cocktail. What?
Well, you put gasoline in a bottle and stick a rag in there.
Yeah.
You light it and throw it.
Well, the lemon juice we have in here, it represents the gasoline. So half an ounce of lemon juice.
Okay.
On the ice, on the rocks. Then the alcohol, which is symbolized by alcohol. And in this case, we're going to use Death's Door alcohol. You know, it's appropriate for a Molotov cocktail.
Sure, why not?
Yes. And it's a vodka made in the United States.
New Jersey, no doubt.
No, I think it's made in
that's Washington. Well, I'm sure that's not a cheap vodka. Most cheap vodkas come out of New Jersey or Kentucky.
Not bad. Hope we got enough for the second one. So that's the alcoholism vodka. It's from Wisconsin, mainland. So that's a Wisconsin vodka.
I see.
So that's an ounce and a half of vodka.
Come for the snow cones and stay for the vodka.
Stay for the mosquito bites. They suggest, Simon Difford suggests the Parfait Amour, which is something like a Creme de violette, which we've used for a number of drinks, mostly the aviation. And so we're using, wow, that's supposed to, ounce and 2/3. That's gonna be a little crazy.
Seems weird.
Yeah. The idea is that the purple here stands for the purple paraffin. So I guess they put wax on the top of the...
Maybe to seal the rag.
To seal the rag. But also the next thing we're using, which isn't exactly what it is, he calls it black sambuca. There is a black sambuca. However, Molinare makes a sambuca that's white, which is as good as the black sambuca he's talking about. The problem with the show is Mark doesn't like sambuca or anything that tastes licorice.
Can I at least sniff it first, please?
No.
Because you know I'll hate it.
This, actually, you'll be happy because this symbolizes the tar.
Please don't put much in.
No, it gets an ounce, half an ounce.
God.
Look at all that Creme de violette we're putting in.
I'll take that any day.
You love Creme de violette.
Sure.
I put the lemon in. So it's lemon, vodka.
We got the rocks.
Violette and sambuca. And he did it basically for the color and the symbolism. We're doing it just for taste here. You're going to love this. What? The Eggo is for snacks. This is a box of Eggos that was in
Eggo cereal.
Albertsons. It's an Eggo cereal, and I looked at it. It's blueberry waffle flavored, and I like blueberry waffles. And I'm thinking, I'm willing to try things. You know that.
As long as it's
you know
50%
that.
off.
And
yeah.
this is 50% off for that price. Sure. 49% off. Not so much. 50. You got to go for it. Oh, I forgot to take our glasses out. We're so distracted by...
Michael's the kind of guy who goes into a dollar store and calls out for a price check.
I do. You never know. They're usually... they now have a $5 place, even in the dollar store. These are cold, these glasses. So this makes a great martini, because we're using martini glasses.
We are.
We're going to do a variation which will make Mark maybe a little happier than using Sambuca, but it shouldn't be that bad. Let's see what the color is. Ah.
That's a strange color.
You know what that's the color of?
A purple people eater.
No, a Molotov cocktail.
Okay, please,
Okay.
That's enough.
We're good.
Let's see.
So it's almost a black, it's supposed to be black, the tar.
I'm toasting you through the partition.
You're going to like this. Whoa. So
Yeah,
out of
I
lavender.
I don't hate it.
You don't hate it.
The fact that it's got
You
licorice,
can't tell the licorice, right? You can't even tell it.
it's overpowered by everything else.
Wow. It's
Interesting.
really overpowered.
Interesting and not bad at all.
Oddly enough, we've never put that much creme de violette in any drink.
That's true.
You know, you put a quarter of an ounce in an aviation.
You know what goes well with drinks is food. And we love food and drink on the
Food.
show.
Drinks are good with drinks too.
Yes, and I understand
Yes.
that if you like wings,
Why should I like wings? They're chicken without
barbecue wings,
meat on it.
chicken wings,
They're just chicken bones without meat.
you can get 50-cent wings on Tuesday nights only at the Game 2.
Also?
And yes, and so you can feed a family of 5, for $25. 50 wings.
25. If you bought a complete chicken, it would cost you $5.
Then you got to make it.
No, you can buy a cooked chicken in Albertsons or Sam's.
Save Mart.
Sam's is $5. Save Mart. Yes, that's true.
Yes, they're the best chickens in town. But so anyway, the Game 2 has Tuesday night buffalo chicken wings style. Now
Tuesday night only.
Yes.
So you can only feed your family once a week.
Well, in the past I've gone to Buffalo Wild Wings over there on
Mall Drive.
And on one night, I think it was Wednesday, they had boneless wings for 50 cents each, and then on Thursday night
Boneless wings saves a lot of trouble.
it was they had the regular wings for 50 cents, only on those 2 nights. But we tried calling there today. They don't answer the phone, so I don't know if they're in business now or not.
They're in business because we drove by them the other night, and they had 2 tents out, and they were packed.
Yeah, so if they want to stay in business, it would behoove them to answer their phone.
I don't think they need you to keep them in business.
They need people. If it's takeout only, how are people going to
It's
place
not
their
takeout
order?
only anymore. They got seats there.
Well, it is for me.
We ate at Sunset Grill the other night. They have a great little patio,
Yes.
and it was warm, even though it was pretty much one of the coldest nights of the year. Well, this year so far.
Well,
And they do a prime rib dinner for only, Mark, this is only $30.
each. What do you get?
What are you going to do? Eat 2 people's food?
What do you do? You get 1 prime rib.
Oh, that
Portion.
prime rib is gigantic.
What
it's
comes
the
with it?
biggest. It's a big prime rib. You get a salad, which is easily worth $6.95.
And you get a potato or what else?
You get mashed potatoes, asparagus, and there was something else.
So how much of it did you take home?
I ate the whole thing.
You didn't split it with Barbara?
No, people we went to split theirs,
Makes sense.
but they're skinnier than us.
Now?
Because of the way they, yes, but no, it was pretty much, and we've been going to, like Cattle Baron, and we've been thinking that's a pretty good, prime rib, but this was much better.
Well, Calabar, they have a very small outdoor balcony.
They're not even bothering to open because they don't have any room.
They're not even open.
No,
Not even takeout.
no, I pass them every day.
They had perhaps
You kn-
the best salad bar in town.
It was good. When they were open at 25% capacity, it was wonderful there because the salad bar had always been a major source of confusion to me because you have to choose what you think you're going to want to eat. Then you bring it to the table and you feel guilty because you can't eat all that. They had you order what you wanted from the salad bar. They'd put it together in a reasonable fashion.
On a smaller plate.
And be fine, and you were happy.
I would just go there for the salad bar alone, and I was happy.
It was good. One place, because I drive a lot from my house all the way to like where Natural Grocers is.
Yeah.
Or Target.
I do too.
You know.
I live a lot farther.
We go there a lot. And Hooters is open. They have a
tent.
They have a tent. Did we talk about this last week, how we thought that their parking lot was too angled to have tables?
I was afraid of that.
People are there, man, and it's busy.
I think I've been to Hooters once in my life.
Well, you get the idea.
I don't,
You got the idea?
Yeah,
You know why?
idea, yeah.
You don't like it because you don't like sports.
I go to restaurants.
That's the highlight of Hooters, isn't it?
It is a sports
Looking
bar.
at the sports on TV.
I go to restaurants for the food, and that's not what they're there for.
Yeah, but your quirks aren't everybody else's quirks.
I know
Going
that.
to a restaurant for food.
Don't tell me about it.
Yeah. What are your other quirks?
Well, I like
what do you got there?
peaches.
Peaches.
I like peaches a lot, and I'm sorry that they.
Are we still talking about Hooters?
No.
Oh, okay.
And I'm sorry that they incorporate the word peach into impeached, which just happened to Trump this week for the second time. Give him another week, they could do it for a third time.
But they're not going to give him that much, though.
No, so anyway.
Well, he wants to be the first of things, or the best.
So he'll be out by next week's show. He won't be the president anymore.
We'll see what happens, because I've been getting, since January 6th, I've been getting 1 million copies of the Daily Trump Report. Just unsolicited. The Daily Trump Report
Yes.
Comes to me at least 3 times a week.
Whether you want it or not.
Yes, and there's things like New York GOP chairman says expect Trump to be inaugurated on January 20th.
Yeah.
What else?
They have high expectations, apparently.
Fox News was slaughtered. They're dead last in TV ratings. Trump's approval rating is surging.
More
President
fake news.
Trump officially declares state. Did you know this? State of emergency in D.C. through January 24th?
I believe it.
I didn't know that.
Well, it's over the past, 2 or 3 months, GOP officials have been backing away from Trump, and even more so now. But 10 of them voted for his impeachment.
So far.
And, our new state representative, or
I like how the egos comes up.
our new representative for Congressional District 2, Yvette Harrell, gave her first speech on the congressional floor this week. She was in favor of not approving the votes,
right?
The Electoral College.
So,
but she was there when the protesters, the rioters,
and she ducked under her desk, right?
Came and she
had
hid
to
under somewhere.
hide.
Yeah, and
Are you gonna make a point?
Well, the point is, I think she's only going to serve 1 term like Sochi, but for a different reason, because she's supporting our white supremacist in chief, and I think that's going to work against her.
You think?
Yeah.
People don't see him as a white supremacist.
They don't?
Even though it's evident, but
So
I was supposed to bring somebody on the show so that they could counteract whatever you're going to say.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I had a big argument on the phone with her. So
yes, but this is not that kind of a show, Michael.
No, it's not.
It's really not.
I mean, even though it's double talk, we're not fighting. It's not fighting talk.
I know. Chris wishes we were fighting about stuff.
We do. We fight about petty stuff, especially why you like peaches.
Yes, but see, we insult each other good-naturedly.
Yes.
It's not real.
Or well-natured. We're natured. Yes. So, Harrell, one of the arguments is that Harrell was, is that her name? Harrell? Harrell. It was voted in to New Mexico, but Trump wasn't. So if that were the case...
Yeah, he sued New Mexico, and that suit was just dropped this week.
But if they were sued to turn the election around, Harrell wouldn't have won, because she won, and you turn it around, everything's opposite.
Oh, this is like Bizarro World.
Bizarro World,
Superman. Yeah. Okay, well, this is a pretty good drink, Mike. What are we going to do after the break?
Are we ready for a break yet? Did he put his fingers up?
We are.
We're going to do a variation, which I'll explain when we come back, before people go out and get drunk.
We're not going to use Sambuca, are we?
No.
Okay.
I found a great
We'll be right
replacement.
back after these drinks.
Yes. Look what I found.
you found us on Channel 98. Keep watching because we have so much in store for you. We want to grow together. Your channel, local and real.
If we want to improve America's healthcare system, let's start by improving the health of Americans. Despite the best doctors, hospitals, and medical advancements, Americans are not as healthy as they should be. We spend too much on treatment and not enough on wellness and prevention. We need a system based on primary care. When patients have a medical home and a long-term relationship with a doctor, the result is a longer, healthier life and reduced medical costs for everyone. Let's make America a place where health is primary.
Horizon Granite is here.
It's here. Horizon Granite is here. We'll come to you to customize your kitchen and bathroom with beautiful countertops and cabinets. Find out more at horizongranite.com. Call us at 575-650-3180.
Horizon Granite is here.
It's here.
Make yourself a beautiful home.
Hi, I'm Ray Bamberg with Here on Earth. I would like to invite you for a free hearing evaluation to our office. We've been here in southern New Mexico for 34 years helping people hear better.
Are we back?
Yeah, we're talking
about Crystal Skull and vodka and Death's Door vodka.
Death's Door vodka, very famous. So we're going to do this variation. It calls for Parfait Amour, which is a violet and vanilla and sort of orangey cinnamon taste. So I'm going to use this, which is
Corrente
y Tres. And this is the most popular liqueur in Spain.
Can you buy it here in stores?
I got it here in stores.
What store?
Any store, because
Kelly
it's
Liquors.
very popular. Yes, probably Kelly Liquors.
I've never seen that in Walgreens, that's for sure.
Not Walgreens,
No.
but Kelly Liquors. Maybe
Yeah.
Walgreens, since
No.
it's very popular in Mexico as well.
Because they make it there. Or do they make
No,
it?
they make it in Spain. So I'm going to I'm going to vary this a little because I think we were overwhelmed with creme de violette. Don't you think? Yeah,
Better
we were.
that than the licorice.
And licorice. You barely tasted licorice. You didn't taste any licorice because the violette kills everything.
I got a whiff of it, but it wasn't bad. So I won't hold it against
You're
you.
so generous. I think that's my Sambuca cap. Anyhow, this is a good creme de violette.
You gonna add that to it again?
Yeah, creme de violette.
What's this?
That's Quarante Trace.
Crazy.
I'm going to do less of this because really it's up to me to make a suitable drink for your palate.
Well, we want us both to enjoy it, so we can
That's
report
true.
correctly. Because we do this for the folks at home as a public
We do it
service.
for the folks at home because we know that you don't have any bartenders living with you.
No, then if we like it, then you might be willing to try it.
Yes. We've had some great drinks. You know, think about
Every week.
we had some great names too. That's why I like the idea of this being called the Molotov cocktail. But when I realized that would cause tension within the political world,
Yeah, I disagree.
it would be tense. We don't need people coming to our doors and say, okay, give me that recipe for the Molotov cocktail. I go to Difford's Guide and look it up.
We're disagreeing on something.
We're agreeing to disagree. What a great sound. Okay, keep going because you got a list here that's as long as Martin Luther King's.
You know that shaking
Yeah,
fills a person waiting for their drink with great anticipation.
patient.
Yes.
Do you want one?
Please
Do you
do.
want one? Do you want one? Do you want it? Do you want it? Okay.
I'll have this one.
Oh, that's a different color of blue right
It's
there.
more violet, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I always do the sniff taste.
Clink, clink.
It's almost too full to clink. I can't.
Oh man, it's creamier.
Creamier and much sweeter.
Not much sweeter.
Much. Because of this, I think.
Well, of course, because that's a pretty sweet. It's also cinnamony.
I'm going to put it out here so people can see it better.
Can you see that? You can't see it. I can't even see it from here. And we have a big TV screen. What is that? A 64-inch
That's it, 45.
or 64 millimeter TV? I think we have a 64 millimeter TV.
Are we on the metric system here?
Yes. Okay, so we're on to.
Do you think this would help cure COVID?
No.
Couldn't hurt.
No, but it cure your wheeze maybe because it's full of alcohol.
Well, you know, right now, COVID is raging worse than ever. We're the worst country in the world with it.
Oh.
4,300 deaths a day. That's 4,300 deaths per day.
Well,
And 400,000 deaths so far of American souls died from COVID.
400,000? That's a lot of people.
Yeah,
How many people are there in America?
350 million.
Actually, 330 we're going by. We're using 330 million. That's what they're using.
No,
'Cause
350.
20 million of those are undocumented.
They count because they get it too, and they have to clog up our hospitals because they also
are clogging up our hospitals.
You know.
Yeah.
And so people who have heart attacks or strokes can't get into the hospital because they're full of COVID patients. Especially in the you know.
Well, this is easily
internal.
found out during page 1 of the Sun News. So let's go to freezing temperatures. Who can tell that it's freezing? What do you do with your cat when it's freezing?
Well,
It has a cat door?
it's so freezing, partially because I'm told the polar vortex is pushing cold air from out of the Arctic down to everywhere else on the Earth, I guess. And that's why we're getting extensively cold temperatures.
How do you explain that, Mark? We've had the hottest year ever.
That's true,
And yet
we
we're
have.
going to have the coldest year too because climate change
it's an anomaly.
I know. It couldn't be because of all the cars and factories and oil drilling. Could it be?
Well, you know, we're down in the low 20s sometimes at night here in Las Cruces. And up in the upper 40s, lower 50s during the day.
I wish I were in my low 20s.
They are night. That'll be the day. And so they're freezing temperatures. Please bring your pets in at night.
We have a cat that's not our cat, and we're relying on the people who live 2 doors east of us.
To bring it in.
Because they have their daughter has a little bed for it and everything, but we feed it at least 3 times a day, and we're getting used to it.
And so are the other neighbors, right?
Well, it's not our cat.
Well, we do have a cat that is our cat.
Yeah, well,
and we feed it probably 10 times a day because it's on
10
special.
times?
It's on special food. We only give it a little bit each time.
God.
And well, we don't let it out at night because I live in the country and there's foxes and raccoons and critters that can grab it.
I understand you've spent enough money at the veterinarian to have put the cat through grad school. Is that true?
Pretty much. And we had to buy all the special overpriced cat food that's more
Better.
healthy, allegedly.
Oh, organic. Why don't you just take my box of Eggo cereal and feed that to your cat? It's perfect. It
She
says
likes
so.
crunchies. She might like that. And so, oh, by the way, Martin Luther King Day is January 18th.
What's today?
That's coming up.
Oh.
Happens every month at this time of year.
Today is probably the 17th.
Well, depending on what day you're seeing this.
What day are we seeing?
Tuesday is Martin Luther King Day.
It's Saturday, the day we're supposed to be seeing.
Yes, and normally they would have an event. This year it's a virtual event. And if you want to find out about it, you'll find it online or wherever.
I remember the original Martin Luther. I was
Martin
alive
Luther.
then too.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Lutheran crusader who invented Lutheranism.
I remember he used to yell to me, "We're running out of toilet paper." That's an interior joke.
Let me write that down.
Write that joke down. Okay, what's this next?
you know, the
we
city-
have to get through this. We got like 3 minutes left here.
4. We've got,
Yeah, we've had 4 minutes.
you know what a UTV and an ATV is?
Sounds like something you put up your urinary
All-terrain
tract.
vehicles.
Oh, I thought it was for your urinary
And
tract.
utility terrain vehicles. I live, like I said, I live out in the county, so they're running up and down my dirt road right behind me all day. My neighbor 2 doors down has 2 of them, and he's always running up to his friends who have 6 of them.
Wow.
And they're coming home late at night drunk sometimes, I think, at 3 in the morning because they're driving on dirt roads. They're not in the city streets. But the city has allowed them now
To go on city
to
streets.
be licensed on the city streets if they maintain certain regulations like a windshield, like lights.
Lights might help.
Lights are good.
How about large sticks in the air with little foxtails on them so you can see them when you're
Yes,
sitting there
they have
in
to,
your car?
have all the things that a car needs to have in the street, and they have to, of course, maintain city regulations like no speeding. Right.
Oh, now we have 3 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's what's happening.
On the city streets.
They bother me a lot. You know, the Farmers and Crafts Market is still going on, folks, downtown Saturday mornings, and sort of Wednesday mornings.
A good place to buy fresh vegetables grown right here in the Sea Valley soil.
In season anyway. And
so
you
right
know,
now they're growing onions.
it's a good place for people watching, and you have to maintain your distance and wear your mask, of course. Now, CenturyLink, you know, I'm a CenturyLink customer. I'm very dissatisfied with them. I don't like the customer service. If you have a problem with your internet like I did today, you have to wait online 45 minutes for somebody to come up to help you.
Cancel. Cancel them. Get another one.
I'm getting ready to cancel
Yeah,
CenturyLink,
it's
folks.
Century.
You know
What's
why?
Century?
Because your customer service. Hey, you know, it's Betty White's birthday.
Happy birthday, Betty White.
She's 99 years old. She's one of the oldest living actresses in Hollywood.
Isn't she the oldest living actress?
Probably
you said
is.
one of,
Well, there's other actors who might be a couple
but
years
not as
older.
famous, and you don't know.
But as an actress, I think she's the oldest one on record. She's wonderful. I've always loved her.
She's great.
Look at her from the 50s.
She has her early pictures
Oh,
when
gosh,
she
was
was
she
a young,
gorgeous.
hot
And, you know,
actress.
she was even hot on the Golden Girls. I'm sorry. She was my
that's-
favorite.
Aren't you older than her? I think you're older than her. Aren't you 100 and something?
Well, in dog years. Yeah. You know, did you hear that Denny's on North Main closed?
On North Main.
I'm sorry, South Main.
Oh, okay.
Denny's restaurant on South Main closed.
I wonder why.
That's a tragedy. Well, because they
COVID?
didn't get enough business because people couldn't get in there. They don't have a drive-up window. They weren't making enough business, and that's sad.
That's what happens. So we're hoping that more restaurants find out ways to make ends meet. Although we hope that we get enough vaccines that everybody will be pure,
Yeah.
which won't happen until the summer. Hopefully it'll happen.
So, you know, patronize your restaurants because they really need it.
What's that? Wines Tuesday. I like that.
What's that? Wings.
Oh, Wings
Buffalo
Tuesday.
Wings Tuesday.
Did you mention wings
We
already?
called Buffalo
You
Wings.
talked to
They wouldn't
Buffalo.
answer the phone, so I won't go there for wings. I'll go to the game too for my wings on
Why don't you
Tuesdays.
call them? Why don't you call them? Why are you going to go for wings?
Let's take a break.
A break like of a
till-
week?
till
We'll
next
take a break of a week.
Yeah, that's right. Thanks for joining us, folks. on
Salute.
Double Talk.
Great audience.